Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the West Ham Network for your Matchday Live. Anton here. Aston Villa versus West Ham. West Ham travel to Villa Park. The team news is in. Just take a little look across there. I did a predicted show earlier on, and I just went for a little bit of ballsy, but I should have realised. And I think I did say as well that I expected Moyes to probably stick with the old guard, and that's what he's done. And that's what he's done in terms of Tommy Soucek maintaining his position in the team. Alvarez keeps his position in the team as well because he's just come back from transatlantic journey, of course, playing abroad. And we've seen what happened the last time he came from abroad with fatigue, but he keeps his position in the starting 11. Let's jump through the starting 11 for both teams. Let's get into West Ham first and foremost, though. Areola in goal. Soufal, who's been on form as of late, doing really well. Zuma captains this side alongside his counterpart Agerd. A lot of fans not necessarily happy that he has kept his position in the team, but for me, yeah, I like him, and for me, I think he's going to keep growing in this role. Definitely. Emerson, again, maybe a player that's going under the radar, but has performed consistently well at left back. Really delighted with him. Alvarez, Soucek, Ward-Prowse, and Paqueta make up our midfield with kind of Bowen alongside that kind of five. You've probably got Soucek, Alvarez, and Ward-Prowse all interlinking and switching in those roles. Bowen out on the right-hand side, being really effective with Antonio through the top. David Moyes did say in his press conference that Kudus is very close to starting, and he is, and I believe he is, but he isn't starting yet, essentially. So, but I think we'll see him come on. He's made a massive impact from coming off the bench. Absolutely massive impact. So, Antonio gets to lead the line for West Ham today. Keep your comments coming in and let me know your thoughts on that. Let me go through the Aston Villa lineup for you. You've got Martinez in goal, Cash, Konsa, Pau, and Digne. In defence, McGinn, the captain, Kamara, Douglas Luiz, Zaniolo, and Diaby and Watkins leading the line. That's the player we need to watch. The threat. He's banging in the goals, getting himself a hat-trick earlier in the season, this season. A player that West Ham scouted for a long time but didn't bring in. But someone we definitely need to manage as much as we possibly can as well. Now, while we are here, one thing we do ask for you to do is give us your predictions for the game. So give us your predictions right now, and we'll jump through them, and I'll jump into the chat. So I'm just getting myself ready for the kickoff, and just want you to all get your predictions in as we can go along. Let's see what everyone else is saying in the chat. Good afternoon from Chris Locke. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you are well. Michael Blees was saying Irons 3-1. Would take that right now. Michael is saying Villa have won their last 10 home matches. They have, and Emery has really came in there and kind of set about the situation and done a really good job. But they do have European football, and that doesn't mean it's going to be easy for the rest of the season, you know, managing the Thursday, Sunday situation, which West Ham have obviously done now. This is us going into a third consecutive season of doing it. And I think this game's all about what West Ham turn up. What engine have they got from the start? Let's see what happens. Surreal Frame says, hey, everyone. Good to see you, Surreal. Thank you for joining us, mate. Here. We are awake. Good to see you, my friend. Chris Locke says, JWP, Bowen 3-2. West Ham. It's definitely got the potential to be a high goal scoring game as well, doesn't it? Definitely does. Keeping Kudus for Thursday. I think we're in the midst of a change coming our way in terms of Kudus. I think we'll start to see that transition happening probably sooner rather than later. But whilst things are working, then so be it. Why change it? And that's probably what the situation is. Aston Villa 1, West Ham 2 from Byron. Dan B's in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Raymond Boyle Bayliss is saying 2 each. A Desmond. Matt Foster says 3-1. Bowen, JWP, and Pac-Man as well. Now, something I actually haven't mentioned is rest in peace to Sir Bobby Charlton, who unfortunately passed away yesterday. One of the World Cup winning squad, England World Cup winning squad, unfortunately passed away yesterday. And unfortunately now that just leaves Sir Geoff Hurst as the only lasting player from that time as well, which is really, really sad. It really is. So you're going to have a minute silence for that coming up, as well as I just getting my stream all sorted and ready for this game, which I think I've got, which I do, which is good. Let me see where I was. Michael Liverpool says, afternoon, you Irons. Come on, you Irons. 3-1 West Ham. Michael, please. Is saying West Ham undefeated when Moyes has been manager. So it works both ways, doesn't it? CM, West Ham first half, then Moyes halftime team talk, throw away for a draw. And Smith, there you go. Is this the strongest bench we've ever had? And why is the answer yes? That's a good point, isn't it? Hey, Scott, he's my favourite Canadian. Rest in peace to the legends. Villa have won 10 in a row at home. They have. Villa have won their last 13 league home games. So much to get intrigued about. Let me just quickly get this sorted for the game. Oops, which one is it? Is it this one? Let me just... where is it? Oh, no. I'm sorry, everyone. Don't know what's happened. The game hasn't kicked off for me yet. Oh, my God. What is going on here? That should be the other side. Let's edit that. I think that should do us, hopefully. So the game has kicked off. Antonio on the attack down the right-hand side already. Kicks the ball into the box. Oh, Paqueta! On the edge! Save off the line from Bowen! Oh, my days! From the off. It's an unbelievable save from Martinez. There was an offside flag in the end. Great work from West Ham. Great intensity from the start. Oh, Paqueta has just drifted offline. Oh, very unlucky from West Ham. Let me just get this all set up for you. That was very, very unlucky from West Ham. From the off. Paqueta just drifted offside from the pass through. I'm going to get my timer kind of connected. Anyway, West Ham have won the ball back with Emerson straight away. Back to Emerson. Finds to James Ward-Prowse. He plays the ball back to Agerd. Goes out wide to Emerson just over the halfway line. He cuts inside with the ball. Plays it inside to Alvarez. So it's just I'm getting the timer set up. Sorry. Aston Villa got the ball back in the defence. West Ham pressing really high with James Ward-Prowse. Really good pressing from him. Aston Villa now on the attack, down through the middle. Ball through for Watkins. Sefal reads the ball really well. Takes it out wide. Takes a deflection off Digne. James Ward-Prowse comes in. Plays the ball forward. Bowen on the ball, deep in the West Ham half. He's fouled. West Ham have walked away with a free kick deep in our own area. Foul from Douglas Luiz. A good intense start from West Ham. Every time Aston Villa have the ball, West Ham are pressing them really, really hard. Emerson out on the left. Agerd plays the ball out to Zuma in our own half. Finds Sefal on the right-hand side. He goes up long. Antonio's broke the offside trap, but the ball's too heavy and it finds its way all the way to Martinez. Ball played through for Aston Villa, who are driving forward. Ollie Watkins has drifted offside. It's back with Douglas Luiz in the middle of the park for Aston Villa. Finds McGinn, back to Douglas Luiz in the centre circle. Antonio just kind of shifting his body over. It's back with the defence. Kamara. Out wide to Cash. Cash plays it back to Kamara. West Ham are pressing quite far up the field. Ball through the middle. McGinn's dropped in. He's collected it for Aston Villa. He's turned and driving at West Ham. He's gone. He's found a gap. Good tackle there from James Ward-Prowse. Wins the ball off John McGinn. Bowen finds Antonio out wide right. Good counter from West Ham. Antonio's attacking. He loses the ball instantly, though. He tries to win it back for West Ham, and the referee's blown up and given a free kick to Aston Villa. John McGinn just clocked a little gap there from West Ham, tried to drive through the gap, and good interception there from James Ward-Prowse. It was a good interception from James Ward-Prowse. Ball finds its way to Souček, and West Ham start the counter. West Ham are pressing quite far up the field. Martinez for Aston Villa. Ball's played out wide to Konsa. Back to Martinez. Antonio's pressing Martinez, forcing them to play the ball from the back area into a bit of a panic. Ball pings forwards. Zuma wins the header. Out to Sefao. Tries to win the second ball. Watkins tries to challenge him, but the ball goes out. And it is an Aston Villa throw-in. Just over the halfway line for Aston Villa. If you're just joining us, this is the West Ham Network. This is your Matchday Live. Aston Villa 0, West Ham 0. John McGinn collects the ball just at the edge of the centre circle in the West Ham half. Finds Douglas Luiz out there on the left-hand side. He turns, faces back in, switches play completely. Diaby. Now to Kamara. Kamara drives forward, finds Ollie Watkins, tries to find an early ball to Diaby. Cash is there helping him. Diaby tries to play the ball. Good work rate there from Paqueta. Wins the ball. Referee blows up a whistle. He does win the ball because the ball's trajectory moves when he takes a touch. The referee's made a bit of a boo-boo with that decision there. It's a free kick. Free kick to Aston Villa. Going to go long into the box. Cleared from Jared Bowen. James Ward-Prowse, sorry. Douglas Luiz. Flicks the ball for Aston Villa out on the right-hand side. John McGinn's gone out to the right-hand side. Finds Matty Cash for Villa. Douglas Luiz got a bit of space down the right-hand side. Paqueta's there. Ball into the mix. Areola comes out and collects a routine catch. Big throw out to Emerson on the left-hand side. He finds Paqueta out on the left-hand side. Back inside to Emerson. Emerson drives forward for West Ham on the halfway line. Good hold-up play there from Tommy Souček. He sprays a ball out wide. What's happened there? Referee's blown the whistle. Offside? What's happened there? I tell you what, if the play on was happening, it's a great ball from Souček, so I don't know what the referee's blown up for. Kamara. Back to Douglas Luiz. Deep in the Aston Villa half. Ball switched out left. Aston Villa still on the ball with the centre halves, but it's gone all the way back to Martinez. West Ham got 5 bodies in the Aston Villa half. 6 now, 7. West Ham committing bodies forward. Oh, it's a good interception. James Ward-Prowse wins the ball back. Oh, he tries to speed the ball to Paqueta. Can't get it, though, and tries to win the second ball. And now Aston Villa drive from the back of the defence. McGinn, there's a couple of errors there. McGinn drives forward for Aston Villa. Comes over the halfway line, over the centre circle. McGinn coming towards the left. Oh, it's a good interception there from Vladimir Sefao. Good intense start from the off. From both teams. From again from distance. Raise the ball, tries to find. Emerson wins the header. Good header. James Ward-Prowse puts it into the path of Paqueta out on the left-hand side. Paqueta collects the ball. Back into James Ward-Prowse. And it's a good ball out there from Alvarez into Paqueta's path on the left-hand side. Chips ball forward. Antonio's broke the offside trap. Definitely has. He's collected the ball. Oh, it's a terrible ball from Antonio. It's great hold-up play, and this ball is ridiculously awful. It's so bad. There was an overlapping run coming from the right-hand side, and he just passed it straight to Aston Villa defender. So weak. He had plenty of time on the ball as well to find that pass. Cash for Aston Villa. Through the middle, finds Diaby. Alvarez tries to win the ball back. Diaby turns, drives at the right-hand side of West Ham. Matty Cash is there with him. Tries to make overlap and run. It's a good tackle from Emerson. And the ball stays on, and Alvarez keeps the ball on. West Ham, Paqueta out on the left-hand side. Shadowing the ball as usual against Kamara. Head up. And he's won the free kick. He's done really well. He's done really well from that. Fair play to him. And he does that typical kind of holding on to the player. Looks around, see what vision it has. Two players come in, knock him down, and Bosch. He's won a foul, won a free kick for West Ham. If you're just joining us, this is the West Ham Network. If you're new around here, hit the subscribe button. West Ham played the ball early, though. Antonio's chasing it. He's got it. He's driving forward. He's inside the box. Shoves off the player. He's inside the box. Chips it into the mix. Back post. Oh, it takes a deflection. It's Tommy Souček at the back post, but I think the deflection comes off the defender, then onto Souček, and it goes out for a goal kick. But West Ham took the free kick early. Antonio's done really well to get in behind the two defenders. He's pushed the defender off. He's done really, really well. Chips it into the back post. Oh, he's given a goal kick for that, yeah. It's unlucky, though. Ball through the middle for Aston Villa, putting it back. West Ham win the ball back, though, with Alvarez straight away. Bowen's there, comes out best. On the edge of the box, skips through everyone. Bowen! Still got it! What's happened here? Ball's gone out. Has it gone for a corner? Tell you what, they're looking shaky, Aston Villa at the back. This is an opportunity for West Ham to take advantage, but Bowen will fancy this. I think this is a goal kick. Aston Villa now on the attack down the right-hand side with Diaby. West Ham have got the bodies there. Diaby's still on the ball. Paqueta's dropped back in to support. Bit of space there. Douglas Luiz from distance. What a save from Areola. It's a great save. It's empty-in right now. I tell you what, as a neutral watching this game, good game of football. Douglas Luiz takes time, puts the ball into his right foot, goes for a big curler. It's going in the top corner. I tell you what, it is going in the top corner, and it's a world-class save from Areola. An absolute worldie. Full stretch. Fingertip save, wide corner, Aston Villa. John McGinn on the corner. Takes the corner into the back post. Oh, I tell you what, Consal was unmarked there at the back post and hits it on the not enough power on the half volley. It just goes into the hands of Areola. I don't know who was trying to win that header there. Alvarez, it just skips over his head. Fortunately for Areola, Souček was behind him, but Areola had enough in him to just do a routine catch. Paqueta deep in the West Ham half. Emerson back with Paqueta. He turns into infield, finds James Ward-Prowse. He finds Zuma in plenty of time and space. He's going to come over the halfway line for West Ham. He's going to switch play completely. And he has. Emerson chests the ball down. Nice second touch. He keeps hold of it for West Ham. Paqueta goes early. I seen what he was trying to do. He tried to find that ball nice and early, catch every defender off the mark, but it didn't happen. And the ball finds its way into Martinez's hands. 12 and a half minutes in. Aston Villa nil, West Ham nil, and there's been chances both ends. And Martinez plays the ball out deep from the back of defence. Ball forwards. Good interception from Alvarez. Straight bang. West Ham on the ball with Sufal. Zuma. This is our fifth game in a row that we're actually unchanged. Agerd into the path of James Ward-Prowse in the middle of the park. Plays the ball in front of Agerd as he skips by Diaby. Does well. Halfway line. Sprays the ball. Switch. It's good interception there from Digne. And it goes out for a West Ham throw-in. Sufal's got a little bit of a weapon in terms of a throw as well. Goes early, tries to find Jared Bowen on the edge, shoots early! Oh, I tell you what, he shoots from the throw-in. He just watches the ball, lets it bounce, hits it on the half volley, and reasonable amount of power, but Martinez routine drop down to collect the ball. Oh, no, James Ward-Prowse giving the ball away, but fortunately, Agard's there to clear it up. Emerson collects the ball, plays it out wide left to Paqueta. Paqueta takes his time, nothing on for him, tries to skip by one of the players, holds on to it, is looking for the foul against him. Emerson collects it, plays it into JWP. He sprays the ball over to Zuma. Sufal. Alvarez, good space. Good wide ball out wide to Bowen. Sufal's made overlap and run. It's back with Alvarez in the halfway line. Into JWP in the middle of the park. Plays the ball back to Zuma. It's a bit of a iffy ball, though. Zuma goes, sprays the ball wide to Agard. Diaby putting the pressure on. He goes into Emerson. Turns, tries to find Paqueta. Emerson goes and wins the ball. And I think it's an Aston Villa throw-in. It's a good bit of possession by West Ham as well. You know what? It's a good 50-50 game right now. Again. Poe. Douglas Luiz. Aston Villa still got the ball. Konsa. Kamara out on the right. McGinn. Diaby drops in, collects it. Back to McGinn. Kamara on the halfway line. West Ham pressing really well. Douglas Luiz turns, puts it into Kamara's path backwards. Finds a bit of space over the left-hand side. Aston Villa coming over the halfway line. He's got space driving forward. Oh, he's made the run around Sufal. Sufal's misjudged that. That's good tracking back from JWP. Sufal's just lost his player. The player's got in behind him, Digne, and he's gone sliding. I tell you what, Digne's read that ball really, really well. Sufal got majorly caught out there, unfortunately, for West Ham. James Ward-Prowse comes in and intercepts a ball into the box. Kamara, again, Diaby for Aston Villa on the edge of the box. Plays the ball through to Watkins, takes an excellent touch. He needs to put that away. I do not know how Ollie Watkins has missed that chance. The ball's been put into the box. Watkins just done the most basic turn, smash and grab, and cannot put that ball in the back of the net. I do not know how Ollie Watkins has not made that 1-0 Aston Villa. Simple play there from Aston Villa. He's got in behind Zuma. He's got in behind Zuma, and Sufal's not marking the back post man. But Zuma probably should have been tighter onto Watkins there, especially in that role. That ball was passed straight through the middle and penetrated that defence. Aston Villa just on the up just now. Although Watkins played in a kind of deeper midfield role. Douglas Luiz. Ball out left. Diaby. Back to Douglas Luiz again. He switches play completely. Finds Konsa for Aston Villa. Now deep in the West Ham half. Konsa's going to play the ball out wide, right? Cash. For Aston Villa, he plays the ball back to Kamara. Kamara back into Konsa, and now it's been switched over to the other centre half. Split possession, big switch ball, tries to find Ollie Watkins. Emerson reads that really well and heads the ball back into the path of Alphonse, who goes early with his throw out. Paqueta tries to get the ball in and around Antonio, who's causing problems for Konsa. He's doing really well causing those problems. I'll tell you what, good on you. Go on, Antonio. Oh, referee. He's blowing the whistle for nothing. Just a strong competition back there. That was a good battle. Just let the game play. There was nothing dirty about that from anyone. Aston Villa now in their own half with Douglas Luiz. He likes to hold on to the ball, he does. I haven't jumped into the comments yet, so let me see what everyone is saying. Watkins should have scored. Yes. The West Ham fans saying loud and proud, definitely. We will have bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. John McGinn having a good old battle there with Alvarez. Alvarez gets put onto his bum though, but Diaby's coming through. Ball into the mix. Zuma clears for West Ham. He tries with his outside foot, tries to get the ball around the defenders to Ollie Watkins, but Zuma comes in with a slide tackle and clears it out, and it's an Aston Villa corner. Luiz takes the corner, short. Diaby, oh, it's a great block from Jared Bowen. Jared Bowen works his backside off, and he runs like a maniac to close down that ball coming in the box. Blocks it, but he's taking a bit of a knock. Gonna have to run it off. Kamara deep in the Aston Villa half. Actually, comes across the halfway line now. Ball finds its way into Matty Cash down the right-hand side. Diaby plays the ball back. Kamara. Again, back to Kamara. Patient, nothing on for him. Plays the ball through the middle. Again, sprays the ball out. Douglas Luiz. To the path of centre half. Drives forward. Ollie Watkins. Early touch. 1-2. Ollie Watkins again. It's a great tackle from Alvarez. Ball on the left-hand side from Digne. Cleared from Agard. It's a great tackle from Alvarez. It's an unbelievable tackle from Alvarez to break down their kind of attack plates. Good football, though, coming from Aston Villa. Douglas Luiz chips the ball forward. Clearance from Agard, and it's another corner to Aston Villa. Come on, West Ham. Come on, West Ham. Corner coming in from Aston Villa. Back into the mix, back post. Oh, Douglas Luiz from this. Oh, it's close. It smashes it, but it stays in. It's gone all the way over to Matty Cash. Diaby on the edge of the box. Picks the ball into the back post. Douglas Luiz is there. West Ham with Soufal. Soufal wins the second header. But it's still in the field, and it's still with an Aston Villa ball, but the referee has blown up. Is he giving a corner or a free goal kick? He's giving another corner. Yes. On the other side. Corner coming in for Aston Villa on the far side. Douglas Luiz on it. Right into the mix. Back post. Aston Villa win it. James Ward-Prowse wins the second header. Antonio wins the third. Alvarez wins the fourth. Paqueta through the middle. Takes a hold of it. It's great football from him. Alvarez drives forward for West Ham down the left-hand side. He's still driving forward. Antonio's there out in the left. Plays the ball into the path of Antonio. Antonio driving into the box. Antonio onto the box. Puts it in early. It's a crap ball. It's so bad from Antonio. Really, really bad. He's not looking up. He's just hitting kind of nothing balls. Paqueta, Emerson, Paqueta. Plays it back to Emerson. Down the left-hand side. Crosses it. What a cross! Oh, it's unlucky. Nearly finds Jared Bowen. Now Douglas Luiz comes forward from Aston Villa. Now they're on the counter. They're driving forward down the left-hand side. Douglas Luiz has travelled about 60, 70 yards. Back into the path of McGinn. West Ham have had time to settle and bring players back. Kamara. Diaby out on the right-hand side. Konsa drops in. Douglas Luiz plays the ball through for Zanilio. Out left to Digne. Cross in early. Ariola comes out. Routine catch. It is end-to-end. It is end-to-end. Aston Villa probably had more possession. Probably some of the better chances, but we've had a few chances, few half chances. We've taken the ball upfield and bang, they come at us and come down our end. They're getting a lot of success down where Soufal is, though. Agard's on the ball. He plays the ball into Alvarez. Paqueta. Oh, it's a good ball there from Paqueta into Alvarez. Alvarez drives forward. He's about 50 yards forward on the halfway line for West Ham. Back to Paqueta. Skips by one player. He's fouled, but he's still got the ball. He's fouled again. Finds it into Alvarez. Good football from Paqueta. Emerson down the left-hand side. Into James Soucek. Oh, it's a heavy ball from Tommy Boy. Just cannot just settle that ball down. Alvarez fouls the Aston Villa player, and it is a free kick to them. We just can't seem to get that final third ball. Like if it's maybe falling to wrong players. Tommy Soucek's playing a heavy ball forward. Paqueta's playing unbelievable again, though. Skipping by players like nothing else. He loves it when it's all in tight as well. Matty Cash for Aston Villa. Konsa for Aston Villa. Deep in their half. Douglas Luiz back to Constance inside the centre circle in the Villa half. Kamara out on the right-hand side. Up to Matty Cash out on the right-hand side again. Again. Ball through for Zanilio. Out wide to Digne. This is where they're getting a little bit of success down that side. Ball's played back, though. Back with Douglas Luiz. Back with Douglas Luiz again. Nothing on for him. Plays the ball back to Constant halfway line. Kamara out the right-hand side. Ball through the middle to Diaby. He takes a touch. Keeps driving with the ball. He finds Matty Cash. Through the middle to John McGinn. McGinn into Douglas Luiz. He switches the play over to Digne on the left-hand side. Tries a 1-2 with Zanilio, but nothing's on. But Zanilio keeps the ball. He sprays the ball over to Matty Cash. Good football. Matty Cash on the edge of the box for Aston Villa. Plays the ball back to Kamara. All through the middle. Digne. West Ham pressuring a little bit. Got a big ball up over the top. Emerson's there, though. Is Emerson going to shadow the ball out? He smashes the ball out. I don't know if it takes a deflection, and it does, and he wins. West Ham throw in. He's done well there. Paqueta on the throw in. I'll leave that for Emerson, mate. Yes. Just deep in the West Ham half. Over on the left-hand side. Aston Villa trying to pin West Ham in that corner. Paqueta back to Emerson. Emerson to Aguerd, takes a touch. And he goes long up the field for West Ham for Antonio to chase. He wins the header. And now Aston Villa are on the attack down that left-hand side. Digne coming over the halfway line. He plays it back to the centre half. Again, back to his partner. Just on the edge of the centre circle. Out wide to Kamara. Just over the halfway line into McGinn. Nothing on. Passes back to Kamara. Derby tries to get into a bit of space, but Kamara's still got the ball. Nothing on for him, so he plays it back to Konsa. The two centre halves just keeping a hold of the ball for Aston Villa. Digne's got the ball. Nothing on for him, so he plays it back again. Aston Villa still on the ball in their own half. Centre halves playing it alongside each other, just playing a little bit of passing. Nothing on again. West Ham good pressing. Martinez with the ball for Aston Villa. West Ham slowly just pressing up forward, keeping them in their own half. 26 minutes in, 76% possession in the last 10 minutes to Aston Villa. So they've been dominating the last 10 minutes. Martinez, he goes long from the back of the goalkeeper. Players backing into the defender. I mean, referee, mate. The Aston Villa, Zanilio has just been like that, like cooked around the back of Sufal. Anyway, driving forward, Diaby from distance. He's going to shoot. He does. Low, and it goes wide. But when you're a striker, right, and you're going to have your arms behind the defender, but if your defender doesn't have the arms on you, then you can't give a foul for that just because it's the advantage of the striker. It doesn't work that way. Anyway, nothing came of it. So, fortunately, West Ham move on. Aston Villa 0, West Ham 0. 27 minutes gone. This is the West Ham Network. Manton giving you your running commentary of the game. I can't see it. They're just focusing on one player. Why would they do that? The camera, I don't know what happened there. Just focused the camera on Diaby, but something happened, and now Ariola's got the ball. The camera stayed on Diaby for about 5-10 seconds. Zanola just got round Sufal, no problem at all. Sufal's struggling. Ball forward from West Ham, but straight into the path of Aston Villa. Douglas Luiz drives forward again. Zanola from distance. Rose Ed. The issue, if they keep doing shots like that, I'm not bothered. There is a counter to that, though. They're getting a lot of success down that right-hand side where Sufal is, and Sufal's struggling with Digne and Zanolia. So we're not giving him that support mechanism. So we need to really kind of quickly eradicate that problem. Do you know what? We've been quite fortunate. There's been a lot of rain, but I've not been affected heavily by it. But the east coast of Scotland has been. We're not getting the ball through the midfield, Trini. You're right. We're not bringing them into the game. Ball forward from West Ham have won the ball back, though, from possession with Sefao for the first time. And we've given the ball away immediately, though. We've done all that hard work to win the ball back. Diaby's in a bit of space. He plays the ball out wide to Watkins. Sefao's not there, but Watkins is on the corner flag. Sefao's back. They fancy themselves down that left-hand side. Cut inside. Watkins unmarked. On the edge of the box for Douglas Luiz. It's a goal. It's a goal, and it was coming. Douglas Luiz has been put into his path from the edge of the box. And Bosch, they've scored, making it 1-0. It was always coming, wasn't it? Really, really, really rubbish. Simple goal, just not tracking down, getting loads of success down that left-hand side, and that's where the goal come from. And then balls come play through, and the ball's being played to Watkins inside the box, and he's got time to take a touch and then pass it. They're getting so much success down that left-hand side. Something needs to change. Watkins, time, takes a touch on the edge of the box. To be honest, the power's gone past Areola. I think Areola should be doing a lot better with that, to be honest with you. Oh, do you know what? He can't see it. I think the defenders are in the way. Oh, it's taken an ever so slight deflection. It's taken a slight deflection off Naif Agerd. As much as I'm saying it's Areola's fault, it's a tough one because he smashed the ball with full power, and it's taken an ever so slight deflection. Even though Areola should still be doing better from that role, yeah, disappointing. James Ward-Prowse plays a 1-2 with Emerson. He drives forward for West Ham. It's into the path of Paqueta. He loses the ball in the middle of the park. Well, he wins the ball back for West Ham again, no. Jared Bowen from distance takes a heavy touch. James Ward-Prowse on the edge of the box. Antonio out on the right-hand side. Crosses the ball into the mix, takes a big deflection. Antonio's going to win the ball back for West Ham, no. He heads it into the path of Alvarez. Agerd out on the left-hand side. Bad ball from him. Antonio does well to try and win that back, and West Ham win the throw-in from a John McGinn clearance. Come on, West Ham. We need to bounce back and get something because we're not on the up from this. Aston Villa are on the up, and that's when they've taken advantage of their possession and their game. And now Ollie Watkins has found space out and straight through the middle. Plays the ball out wide to Diaby. He's got the ball again. No, Watkins on the edge of the box. Zuma's there. Shoots. It just goes to the side netting. So the ball, they are literally playing the ball centrally. And they're getting a lot of success. But it's getting so much space through the middle. But they're finding a few of those cracks in the middle. I think Areola saved that. I don't know if it was going in, no. So look, Watkins. He has won a corner. Corner to Aston Villa. Cleared from the front post from Emerson. Diaby wins the second ball, though. How's he got through? He's offside, is he not? John McGinn on the edge of the box. It takes a deflection. Is he not offside? Yes, he's blown up at offside. The ball's just penetrated again our defence. I mean, I think he's a mile offside. Let's have a look here. Oh, he's a mile offside. Yeah, I mean, I'm not even going to bother about that one. West Ham play the ball out from the back, though. James Ward-Prowse goes early to Jared Bowen. Takes a touch, cuts inside. Keeps driving forward for West Ham. Good ball out to Emerson on the left-hand side. Emerson drives forward. Paqueta out there again. Emerson makes the overlapping run. Paqueta drops the ball. He's tackled. But West Ham are there with Alvarez. He wins the second ball. It's back in the middle to Paqueta. Paqueta can't get the ball round Kamara. Takes a heavy touch. And now Aston Villa have won the ball off. Paqueta just too many touches there. And he wins the ball back, though. He wins the ball back. He does. He's done well. You know what? He made the mistake. Then he went back and won the ball back for West Ham. Emerson drives forward. He was a dog with a bone there. He knew he made a mistake, so typical. He went and won it back. So he can ask for. Alvarez goes long, up over the top. Dina takes a heavy touch. Bowen. I think it goes out. Is he got a corner? It's a goal kick. Yeah, Moyes doesn't seem a happy man. Let's see what everyone's saying in the chat. Not been in it for a while. Kamara for Aston Villa. Chips the ball into the middle of the park. So much space for Zanillo. James Ward-Prowse fouls the player. There's so much space. Like, it's quite simple. Chip balls into the middle. Seeing that kind of like in between the centre circle and the 18-yard box, in the hole. That's where they're getting so much success. Down the left and in the hole. We're doing all right down Emerson's side. We're doing all right down Sefal's side, and we're actually struggling through the middle. And that's, I think, was what you said, Trini, earlier on. We're struggling to maintain our midfield battle. We're losing the midfield battle. And I do think there's I can see a change. Absolutely. I know there's 10 minutes to go, but it needs to be a change in half time. Big free kick coming from Villa. There's one from the training ground. Douglas Luiz goes early. Again from distance. Goes wide. Well, like something from the training ground, but obviously nothing happened. No, nothing. He's not done anything for me to comment. Someone's just asked how Suchek was doing. Well, he's not done anything. Been one of the most quiet. Paqueta collects the ball for West Ham. Sprays the ball over, switches it over to Sefal, coming over the halfway line. Goes long up over the top for Bowen to chase. Dinya, header. Douglas Luiz. West Ham win. Throw in deep in the Aston Villa half. Comes a chance. Alvarez. Oh, that's a terrible ball from Alvarez, and it goes out for an Aston Villa throw. We just can't really keep a hold of the ball and string a couple of passes together. That's all we want in this half. 8 minutes to go, plus injury time. Martinez plays the ball through the middle to Kamara. Aston Villa drive, turn into John McGinn. Keeps a hold of the ball. Still in the Aston Villa half. Nothing on for him. He plays it back to Konsa. Konsa for Aston Villa plays it out wide to Matty Cash. Cuts inside with the ball. Back into the path of Konsa. Up to Diaby, who's dropped in deep into the midfield for Aston Villa. Skips by Alvarez. Still Alvarez is marking him, though. Nothing on for him. Diaby plays the ball back to Matty Cash. Nothing on for him. Matty Cash plays the ball back to Martinez. The keeper, Aston Villa. He's playing in that kind of sweeper role. Matty Cash. West Ham piling the pressure on a little bit. Kamara chips the ball forward. West Ham won the ball back, though, with Emerson. Paqueta keeps a hold of it. Plays it through the middle. Suchek from distance. Hits a half volley, and West Ham win, I believe, our first corner of the game. Better from West Ham. Putting the pressure on, winning the ball. This is our first corner of the game. See what James Ward-Prowse can do, son. Put it onto their heads. Get ourselves a goal. Go on, son. James Ward-Prowse, front post. Alvarez is on the edge of the box. Tries to hit the half volley. Takes a handball. Referee's given a free kick. Right on the edge of the box. The players came out, blocked Alvarez's shot, and it's a blatant handball. The referee's like so confident. West Ham players are screaming handball. I couldn't see it that fast from that angle. Let's have a look here. I tell you what, it is on. I tell you what, they might have to do VAR for that. It's on the line. They might not do a VAR for it, but I think VAR will quickly double check that. But it's right on the line with the handball. I think it is a free kick. The VAR is checking it. VAR is definitely checking where the ball was handled. Checking possible penalty. I think it's over the line from that angle. Yeah, it's over the line. Tell you what, it's a very blatant handball, though. Aston Villa lucky. Very, very lucky. But it is in James Ward-Prowse territory. So he scored, it was one short of the record that David Beckham scored from free kicks. JWP steps up. Where's the referee letting the free kick take from? I think James Ward-Prowse is taking a few steps back. Let's see, because it's right on. The handle was on the 18-yard box. I think James Ward-Prowse is going to put the ball. He has. He's put the ball back to give himself the benefit of the set piece. And I'm shocked no one's picked up on it. The handle was on the edge of the 18-yard box. Go on, JWP. Go on, son. Go on, son. Go on, son. Oh, hits the box. Hits the wall. It's unlucky. Bowen's done well to win that throw in for West Ham. So if I was going to go in with a weapon, it's unlucky from JWP. Just couldn't get enough of it over the wall. Nice foul coming in with the big throw. West Ham holding the ball up in Aston Villa half for a good little second there. James Ward-Prowse on the edge of the box. 6 foot. And down Paqueta tries an overhead kick. I don't know if he was offside or not, but it goes way wide. It's a big ball forward for Diaby to chase, and he's kept it in. Alvarez is back there supporting him. He goes early into the box. Oh, James Ward-Prowse has done. It's not Souček. It's done so well. Areola with a big clearance up the field to the right-hand side. Paqueta, James Ward-Prowse, Bowen. Good football from West Ham. JWP drives forward for West Ham. Over the centre circle. Antonio is there. Pass it to him. He does. Antonio out on the left-hand side. What are you going to do with it, though, Antonio? Come on, Mickey. Drives forward. This fucking box. So bad. He knows it. He knows it. It's so bad. I'm so sorry, Antonio, mate. It's not your day. It would have been onside as well. Oh, he had so much time. Do you know what? Paqueta had so much time and he was onside and he attempted a crazy, wild overhead kick. He actually had so much time to chest the ball down. Dinya. So good tracking back from Jared Bowen. That's what we need. See that driving that energy. And it's a good interception there. And West Ham drive forward. Alvarez, he's done well. Gets the ball out from under his feet. James Ward-Prowse out on the left-hand side. Emerson's making an overlap and run. James Ward-Prowse plays it into Emerson. They put Antonio in the box. Thank God. Alvarez. What's he going to do with the ball? Back into Paqueta out on the left-hand side. He finds Emerson. Go on, you can skip by him. Go on. Go on. Go on. Skip by him. Go on. Oh, big clearance from Aston Villa. It's good bit of pressure, but this is the perfect time to score. Go West Ham! Come on! Alvarez into the path of Zuma. Watkins is going on tighter to him. Plays the ball back to Areola. Minute to go. Plus any injury time. Agard, big switch ball. What a ball. Keep it in. Wants to foul. Keep it in. He has. What a ball that is from Agard. It's a foul. Oh, he skipped by one. On the edge. Oh, he's on the edge. Look at him. He's on the edge. And he plays the ball to Martinez. The foul. Oh. Look. Who was it? Oh, it's James Ward-Prowse, and then it's Paqueta, both on the edge of the box. Unmarked, screaming for the ball. Sefal plays it into the mix. One there. Martinez gets it. Aston Villa, it's a good bit of pressure from West Ham. And we win the ball back straight away. And it's Paqueta. Come on. It's good last 5 minutes. Emerson out on the left-hand side. Cross the ball into the mix. Back post. Clear from Aston Villa. Alvarez. Play it out to Sefal. He cuts back inside. Good football. Come on, keep it in. Alvarez has been knocked down. Sefal crosses the ball. James Ward-Prowse back heels it. Aston Villa clear. Oh no, now there's a counter coming. Diaby. It's 2-on-2. Zuma's there, and again it's 3-on-2. It's a bad ball. Fuck off. There's never a penalty. It's a bad ball from Aston Villa. Come on, Paqueta. Now it's end to end. Go on. Oh, it's a bad ball from Paqueta. 2 minutes of added time. Aston Villa win the ball back. Douglas Luiz, that's a good bit of possession from West Ham. We don't want this half to end now. We don't want this half to end. Oh, we've won the ball back straight away. Go on, Tommy. Go on, Tommy. Go forward. Paqueta. Paqueta is on the halfway line. Chips the ball up over the top. It's a good run. No, Martinez comes out and collects it. It's unlucky. Aston Villa throw the ball out. They come on the counter. Douglas Luiz. Get a hold of possession, West Ham. Douglas Luiz plays the ball out to Dinya. They're happy just to play out this half now. Definitely happy just to play out this half. Dinya. Sorry, Cash. Back to Martinez. 30 seconds to go. See if we can just get something here. They like playing that risky pass. I think it's just so risky. But it's back with Martinez. He sprays the ball out left. Dinya chests the ball down, brings it down. Tries forward for Aston Villa. Space. The ball's run for John McGinn. No one's seen him. We have tracked him now, but it's back. Douglas Luiz drives forward for Aston Villa. Zanilio. Back into Douglas Luiz. Kamara. And Cash has got time and space on the right-hand side, but Kamara's still got the ball. It's good football from Aston Villa. Still John McGinn. Back to Matty Cash. Kamara. Blow the whistle, ref. Cash. Yeah, he's blown the whistle. Half time. So, if you're watching, West Ham are getting beat from Aston Villa 1-0 at Villa Park. What do you think from that first half? Not been great. Hasn't been all Aston Villa, to be honest. And I think we've had a couple of half chances, but it's not been great day at the office. So leave your comments in there, and we will be back for the second half for your running commentary. I will see you on the other side. Come on, you irons. I can remove this. Kickoff has kicked off for the second half. No substitutions for West Ham or Aston Villa. Keep your comments coming in. Aston Villa 1, West Ham 0. Aston Villa from the off. Play the ball down the right-hand side. Matty Cash. Still got the ball. He's fouled. It's a free kick straight away. Loads of people calling for Kudus to come on at halftime, but that's not happened. It's a free kick straight away in a dangerous area for Aston Villa. He's gone early. Douglas Luiz from distance into the path. Switches play over to the back post. Zuma does well to win the header. Alvarez with the second ball. Big clearance for West Ham. Straight into the path of Douglas Luiz. On the halfway line for Aston Villa. Sprays the ball up over the top. Dinya to chase. Ball goes out. It's a goal kick for West Ham. Dinya, come on, son. You didn't even know what was going on. So many comments. Ball forward for West Ham. Aston Villa until they're just standing doing nothing, unfortunately. Yes, he's got to come off. He's got to come off. Sufal with the ball down the right-hand side. He drives over the halfway line for West Ham. Calling for support. Bowen's there. Sufal makes the overlapping run. Sufal on the right-hand side. He's still got it. Chips the ball through the middle. It's a good pass. Souček into James Ward-Prowse. Sufal makes overlapping run. Back into Souček on the edge of the box for West Ham. Nothing on for him. Skips by one player. Goes out for... How's he giving the throw in to them? How is he giving the throw in to them? Never going to listen to me, mate. Never going to listen to me. It's a foul. James Bowen, simple foul. On top of Aston Villa, and it's a free kick to them in their own half. Big switch play there for Aston Villa. Matty Cash goes round to Diaby. Matty Cash makes the run forward. Diaby puts it into the path of McGinn. McGinn into Douglas Luiz. 30, 40 yards out. Luiz goes space the ball out wide right. He's got loads of time with Diaby inside the box. Goes low. Tries to find Watkins. Good block from Zuma. There's just enough time for Diaby to keep a hold of the ball. Emerson's not been tight on him. And Diaby's the sort of player that you can't allow to have that amount of time on the ball. And I tell you what, someone said it earlier on, like we're kind of Watkins away, aren't we, from short corner from Aston Villa. Diaby gets it again, puts it into the path, and McGinn goes low. Paqueta collects the ball, drives forward for West Ham out on the left-hand side. Kamara's tight on him. Paqueta tries to skip by him, plays the ball in. Oh, it's a bad ball from Paqueta. Given a penalty. Do you know what? That's Paqueta. Got to check that with VAR. That's a terrible ball from Paqueta. He is through Alvarez under the bus, big style. It's an absolutely pointless. I, that's the kind of crap that you don't want from Paqueta. You can forgive him for doing that further up the field, but not in that position. He's thrown West Ham under the bus there, unfortunately. Now it's down to Areola to make a save. Come on. Come on, Areola. Paqueta passes the ball back. Alvarez fouls the player. Douglas Luiz on the penalty. Come on, Areola. Come on, Areola. 2-0. Oh, rubbish. Rubbish. And I agree with the commentator's point of view. Totally self-inflicted. Totally self-inflicted for this spot kick. I can listen. I'm not digging him out big style. I'm digging him out for that goal because he did put the ball into the path to no one. It was his fault for that goal. I don't know why we're not making a substitution. Oh, the atmosphere is just going electric for Villa. Emerson, Antonio, the hold up play, loses it, but West Ham win it back with Emerson who drives forward for West Ham, but they've got like 2 or 3 bodies all over us. Gabby hits the ball out for a West Ham throw in. Every single time we get the ball, right? Every single time we get the ball, Aston Villa have got 2 or 3 bodies marking our player. When he was just fouled. Fellow defender. He's had a terrible game today. He's had a terrible game. Big ball up over the top. Watkins to chase. There's the ball. Sifal comes in, clears for West Ham. It's a tough watch. West Ham sent the subs out to warm up. Still not coming on. Oh God, we get a free kick away again. Nothing's going our way. This is the problem now. Like every decision, the fan base, you can hear the fans singing loud and proud for Villa. Every tackle that's going in, the referee's going to start putting yellow cards out, and that's what he's done. I do think it's pretty soft. It was a terrible pass back, but it is pretty soft. Big ball into the mix. Back post, Zuma clears. It's into the path of Digne. Big cross. And goes out for a corner to Aston Villa. These are the moments, right? I do struggle doing these sort of shows. I do struggle. Different when I'm at the game because the atmosphere carries me over. I would never not watch the game, but it's a struggle to commentate on it when you're 2-0 down. It really is. And you're not seeing anything. That's what you need. And we need something to give us that fight, that bite, that determination, that vibe that we're going to try and push forward and go and score. But big cross coming in. Areola's had to whip it away. Alvarez on the left-hand side puts it into the path of Vaguerd, who clears the ball forward for West Ham. Dinas had to clear it out for a West Ham throw-in. Gotta make a double sub or something like that. He's on the bench. Look to West Ham's bench. Kudus, Benny, nothing to lose now. Suchek plays the ball into the path of Alvarez. Sorry, yeah, he's done well. Really has Suchek. Zuma. Sufal out on the right-hand side for West Ham. Into the path of Bowen. Bowen. Alvarez. Alvarez drives forward for West Ham. Bowen cuts inside onto his left foot. He knew he was going to smash. Oh, takes a deflection. Goal! Goal! I tell you what, we're lucky, but it's a goal. Yes! It's a smash and grab. It's taken a big deflection off of the defender from Aston Villa, and West Ham have pulled one back. I tell you what, we just a smash and grab, and sometimes that's what you need, catching them off guard. And I tell you what, you can catch them off guard. You can catch them off guard because they're so committed to putting the bodies out, and that's how you can get at them in this game. Game fucking on. Game on. I think it's a massive deflection, but Bowen will get the goal. Bowen will get the goal. It will go down as a goal. You stupid commentator. It will go down as a goal. Now that puts the pressure on. Now that puts the pressure on. Come on, West Ham. Go for the fucking sub! Now you can hear the West Ham fans singing. Now the atmosphere switched. Fair play to Alvarez for winning that ball in the middle of the park and bringing the ball over to the right-hand side. Sefal, Bowen, good work. Bowen just seeing an opening, smashes the ball low, takes a deflection. It's great interception from Alvarez. It's great football from Alvarez in the middle of the park. Oh, but he loses it. He tries to turn back in, but James Ward-Prowse cuts in, wins the ball back for West Ham, nutmegs the player, gets around him. Oh, he's fouled. Ref! Blow the whistle! He has. Come on, West Ham. Woo! I'm just moaning. Come on! Come on. Come on, JWP. Put that right into the mix. Go on, Zuma. Come on. Big free kick out on the far side on the touchline. West Ham got everyone forward. James Ward-Prowse over the ball. Ball into the mix. Header! Punch from Martinez. Back with West Ham and Sefal. Sefal goes for the back post. It's a great run. Oh, he's just made it. That's unlucky. Now Diaby comes on the attack for Aston Villa down the right-hand side. Aguerd's got pace. Aguerd's been fouled. Aguerd's done really well to track back and help West Ham in that situation. Oh, come on, West Ham. Come on, West Ham. I think Jared Bowen gets that goal. I really do. Makes the run. Flick on for Paqueta. Oh, nearly sneaks through for Jared Bowen. Antonio's doing nothing. I'm sorry. He's doing absolutely nothing. If Moyes can't see that now, like the change has to be made quickly because Antonio is literally not now contributing to the game at all. He's kind of standing around. He looks absolutely done in. And this is the energy. When you're on the up a little bit, this is where the energy comes in. Don't do it too late. Sefal wins the ball back. Bowen skips by one of the defenders. Oh, he's done really well, Jared Bowen. Down the right-hand side. He needs help. He's got it. Paqueta. Go, West Ham! Oh, Bowen, that's a bad ball. Antonio crap run. Clear from Aston Villa. Alvarez. No ref. Play on. Good. The guy was cheating. Play. Go on, Paqueta. Switches play over. Emerson into JWP. He's honestly, it's not a bloody foul on him. Zanillo is clever. He's a clever shit. It's just been a little fucking hand on his head, man. Get up. Sorry. I said, what? God, it's fast. One West Ham. One. Kudus. Do you know what? I do agree with this comment, Trini. Another cheating now. The difference when your midfield competes for things, it's not about one player, it's a team game. And we've competed in the second half, to be fair. Alvarez is starting to really come into the game now in the second half. Big switch ball for West Ham. No one's there, though, but Matty Cash played the ball into the path of West Ham. Piquet tries to put the ball through. Douglas Luiz has come back. Clears the ball for Aston Villa, and West Ham have got a throw in deep in the Aston Villa half. So Val is going to whip that ball into the mix. Again. Big switch ball for Paqueta. He wins the header. Bowen's there on the edge of the box. Bowen's still on the edge. Oh, Douglas Luiz has done really well to tackle him. Ollie Watkins has dropped deep to collect the ball. Dina's made over. It's not Dina, it's Zanolia on the overlapping run. It's a ball through. Areola, routine catch for him. He plays the ball out early for Alvarez. I think we're going to get a sub. It looks like Kudus is coming on. Kudus is getting himself ready. Paqueta skips by one player, drops inside. Tries the ball through to Antonio. This is your chance, Antonio. Nothing on. Drives forward. Still got the ball. Plays the ball back into Souček. Souček into Emerson. And there's James Ward-Prowse out on the left-hand side. Back into Emerson. James Ward-Prowse. Back to Agerd on the halfway line for West Ham. JWP on the ball again. Back to Agerd. Switch play. Good ball from... Oh, it's a good ball. Sifal's won it, though. And West Ham are going to win a corner. We're winning a corner. Come on, you Irons! 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 Come on. Kudus is coming on, but he won't come on until after the corner. Why have I got Kudus on the field? What? James Ward-Prowse with the corner. That post wins the header. Into the mix. Again, shot. Oh, cleared from the defender. Oh. Let me see if you can have them. Corner West Ham. That's one. Again with a half volley. Going towards goal. Keeper would have had it, to be fair, but the Matty Cash has come in and headed the ball out for a corner for West Ham. I've already made the sub. I don't know what's happened there. I don't remember doing that. What's VAR checking for? Handball! They're checking for handball. No penalty. Corner to West Ham. James Ward-Prowse right into the... Oh! Back post! We won another corner. Another corner for West Ham. Oh. JWP coming over the other side. Oh, come on, you Irons. Come on, you Irons. Big ball into the mix. Wins the header. Goes over. This is where we see the substitution now. I honestly, I don't know how I made that substitution because I never put Kudus' name in. Suchek. What is going on with the team sheet here? That is not. Why has Ben Rama been on my sheet all the time? That should not have happened. So he's going for it. You're going for it. Antonio's managed to stay on the park. In the last 10 minutes, West Ham have had nearly 70% possession. I don't know how I've had Benrahma on the park in my sheet there. There you go. So Kudus and Antonio and Bowen and Paqueta. We're all in the park. Paqueta wins the ball in the middle of the park. Mazzanillo has done really well for Aston Villa. Ollie Watkins collects the ball deep in the midfield. Alvarez is there with him. Ball into Douglas Luiz. Kamara back to Douglas Luiz. Space the ball out left, but West Ham are winning the ball now. We're starting to win the second balls. Emerson drives forward. It's a good ball there from Antonio's out on the left-hand side. He drives up Matty Cash. Plays the ball back. Emerson back to Antonio. Goes out for a West Ham throw-in. Game on, West Ham. Game on. Emerson. Jesus. Big ball up over the top for Aston Villa. Zanilio takes a heavy touch in the middle of the park. Digne comes in to support. Looks up, block from Sufal. Kamara puts under pressure for his defender. Antonio's won the ball. It's a good ball round the back of the defence. Kudus is there. He collects the ball down the left-hand side for his first touch in the game. Kudus keeps a hold of it. There's the ball back to JWP. Into Alvarez. There's Sufal. He holds onto it. Alvarez wide. Paqueta on the right-hand side. Sufal's made the overlap and run. It's a good ball. Crosses into the mix. No one's there. No one's there. Get up. He has dived. The fucking Aston Villa player has dived. West Ham are putting the pressure on. Martinez playing some dodgy balls out back there. West Ham have won the ball back though. Sufal's done well. Sufal wins the second ball. So does Aston Villa. Oh my God, it's so scrappy. James Ward-Prowse wins the ball back for West Ham. Zuma back into JWP. Oh, it's a good ball round the outside. Bowen inside. Cuts back. Ah! Clear from Aston Villa. Oh. Big ball into the mix. Oh, across the goal. Areola just watches it. Aston Villa do keep it in though. West Ham have won it back with Jared Bowen. Ball upfield for West Ham. Antonio's done well to get in front of the defender. He's held the ball up really well. He's turned. He's driving at the defence. He's still driving at them. He's coming inside the box. He goes low. Oh my God! It's across the goal. Oh my gosh! He's panicked and had to hit it out for a corner. Now Antonio's coming into the game. Antonio's done more in the last minute than he's done in the 70 minutes before. Maybe there's a sign there though. Maybe that's the impact. Matty Cash is panicked. West Ham corner. What's happened to my stream? I've missed it because I don't know what's happened to my stream. Oh, what's going on here? Another corner for West Ham. Oh! Clear from Aston Villa. Alvarez is there, though, to win the second header. He's brought the ball down. He's inside the box. Plays it into the path of James Ward-Prowse. Skips by one defender. Chips it in. It's another corner to West Ham. Holy shit, man. We're piling the pressure on. Another corner to West Ham. There's an Aston Villa player down in the box. Although I think the Aston Villa player caught his own player in the box. James Ward-Prowse, another corner for West Ham. Oh, it's gone into the hands of Martinez. Now Martinez looks like he's picked up a little bit of an injury. Oh, West Ham have won the ball back though with Kudus down the left-hand side. He's done so well. Oh, it's a good battle there between him and Cash. Kamara. Plays it back. Oh, it's risky from Aston Villa, but we've then lost the second ball. Ball's played into the path of Ollie Watkins. Ollie Watkins where he wants the ball. Shoots on his left foot. 3-1. He's unbelievable. He's such a good striker. It's 3-1. Dink over the top from John McGinn for Ollie Watkins to chase down the left-hand side, where a striker wants it. One-on-one with the defender, big step over, puts it onto his left foot. Everyone thinks he's going to pop it onto his right foot. He's an unbelievable striker. He's got such a bright future. He's got such a bright future ahead of himself. He's such a good player. Marth. He is a proper striker. Diaby coming on the attack now. Big ball into the box for Watkins to chase, but it goes out for a simple goal kick to West Ham. Such a good player. So confident. Alvarez. Eta. Back to Zuma. Bowen. Oh, Martinez comes out and collects the ball. Zuma's done well to get on top of that. Win the header back to Gerd, and it's back with Areola. We've got like literally 15 minutes, man. 13 attempts at goal to West Ham's 9. 6 on target from Aston Villa to West Ham's 2. Alvarez. Kudus drops deep, collects the ball for West Ham. Zuma switches play over to Gerd. Big ball up over the top. Bowen and Paqueta running into each other. Aston Villa now come on the counter. Ball through the middle. Douglas Luiz pick the pocket. Bang. Here comes Ollie Watkins. Exactly where he wants the ball. Now he puts it onto his right foot. Puts it into the path. Oh, James Ward-Prowse reads it well. He drives forward for West Ham. Paqueta holds on to it. Puts it into the path of Emerson on the left-hand side. Emerson drives forward. Antonio's there supporting him. It's a terrible ball from Emerson. It's a terrible, terrible ball from Emerson. Paqueta on the halfway line for West Ham. Switches play completely over. Good ball for Antonio to chase. He beats Matty Cash to the ball. Matty Cash has gone down. Antonio drives forward. Oh, he's tried to shoot. Oh, it's nearly fell into the path of Jared Bowen. Paqueta tries to win the ball back from Bailey. And Paqueta has won the ball back. He's done well. Oh, Paqueta. He's won a foul. He has won a foul. Antonio's done so well down at that corner flag to beat Matty Cash to the ball. And he's thought, do you know what? I'm going to go for it. And he's forced a save onto Martinez's hands. And the ball nearly landed in front of Jared Bowen's head. And here comes another whip ball in from James Ward-Prowse. James Ward-Prowse into the mix. Oh, it's into the hands of Martinez. Deliveries has not been great today. Mark Moyes is utterly enraged. Aguerd clears the ball for West Ham. Douglas Luiz plays the ball into the path of Alvarez. James Ward-Prowse to Kudus, who's dropped deep in the midfield role. Bowen's there in the right-hand side supporting him. Bowen's driving forward. He goes into the box, across the end, takes a big deflection. Hits the bar. Hits the bar with a big deflection. West Ham corner. Really close to another goal for West Ham. Oh, just a looping. Do you know what? They've been struggling with that ball. When Bowen goes at them, they're struggling when West Ham players go at them. Here comes a big corner from James Ward-Prowse. Into the mix. Oh, front post. Alvarez tries to win the ball. Oh, my stream. Why is my stream doing that right now? Why? Big throw in coming in from Sifal. Someone tries to win the header. Alvarez wins the second ball. Sifal wins the third. Nothing on for him. Let's go all the way back to. Oh, Jesus. Ariola comes out and collects it, smashes the ball upfield. Alvarez tries to win the header, lets the ball bounce. Paqueta wins the second ball. Why are you blowing a whistle? What are you blowing the whistle for, ref? Ball through the middle from Martinez to Luiz. Kamara drops in, collects the ball for Aston Villa. He drives forward, centre circle, out wide. Digne. Douglas Luiz. Again for Aston Villa. Diaby. The ball all the way back. Kwanzaa. Oh, Douglas Luiz collects it for Aston Villa. Time on the ball. There's the ball back. Kwanzaa all the way back to Martinez. Oh, really heavy ball there. Big ball forward. One ball back from Emerson. James Ward-Prowse steps over the ball, but wins the second ball. Zuma plays it into the path of Alvarez, but it's too heavy. Digne comes in, collects it. Ollie Watkins drops in deep, collects the ball. Back Digne, back to Ollie Watkins, back to Digne. Plays the ball back. Aston Villa happy just to play that. Martinez. Oh, he's giving the ball away. He has. We've not taken advantage of that today at all. Really haven't. And again, it's a good winning tackle there from Antonio. Again, loses the ball. Jared Bowen, we've got to make the most of this. West Ham have won a free kick. Alvarez, take your time, son. A couple of more substitutions coming on from both teams. We're getting Tielemans coming on for Aston Villa. Diaby is coming off. And Danny Ings. Tiele. Paqueta. It's a foul. Ings has gone right through the middle. Antonio out in the left flank. Kudus central. Obviously, Paqueta's off. Ball gone straight, but West Ham have won it back straight away with Emerson. Emerson drives forward. Antonio's there. Oh, he's tried to put the ball through, but then they've won the ball back straight away with Aston Villa. Now they drive forward. Leon Bailey down the right-hand side. He cuts inside. Nothing on. Back to Douglas Luiz. Sorry, it's not. Tielemans. Back to Tielemans. Kamara. Tielemans. Moves it back to the central defence. 5 minutes to try and salvage something from this game. Douglas Luiz goes early. Good football from him. Dinya goes early into the box. It's a good ball. Back post, though. They're first to it. Kamara. Bailey. Nearly trickles in. Corner as well. Tielemans on the corner for Aston Villa. Ball into the mix, cleared from West Ham. Bowen tries to win the second ball, then we win the second header. Antonio onto Kudus. Kudus still got it for West Ham. He's so good at holding on to that play. He's done really well, Kudus has. Sufal goes early. It's a terrible ball from Vladimir Sufal. Ball into the mix, cleared from Vladimir Sufal. Oh, he skips by it. 4-1. And it's a substitution. Leon Bailey. Oh, 4-1. Game over. It has been a bad day at the office for West Ham. Bad day at the office for West Ham. I don't even know how to be bothered to change the fucking scoreline. Bad day at the office for West Ham today. Pablo Fornals is coming on for Antonio. All through. Martinez comes out and collects. I'm really sorry. I'm really struggling. Seven minutes of added time. Got another 7 minutes of this to watch. How the hell do you get through 7 minutes of this? slog, man. I'm sorry. Bowen with the ball down the right hand side. Ball into the mix. Headed away from Aston Villa. Cleared from Aston Villa. That's good football from Aston Villa. Oh my God, it's like 3-on-2. Ollie Watkins. Oh. Kudus has done so much since he's been on the field. He's done really well. It's good football. Kudus down there. He's forced a save in from Martinez. But yeah, I think it's time for Kudus to start. He's get by 2 or 3 defenders. Plays a neat 1-2 there with Pablo Fornals. It's always tough day at the office. It's not very often you get these days at the office anymore. But I ain't gonna sit here and fucking panic. I'm really not. You're all right, mate. Commentator said it's been an excellent game. It's been an excellent game for Aston Villa fucking fans. James Ward-Prowse into Alvarez. Alvarez skips by one player, but he goes, it turns the corner, and there's another Aston Villa player there, and they've won the ball back. West Ham have won a free kick. He has been elbowed in the face. I mean, just blow the whistle, ref. We're going live on the review show. I'm not going to stay on long on the review show. I'm really struggling. I'm going to take time to compute this game. John McGinn down the left-hand side for Aston Villa. He plays the ball into the path of Kamara. Goes wide. We've actually, do you know what? We've actually looked like a team that have had loads of internationals on international duty. We've looked like a team that's been fatigued. We've never been at the races today. Every player has not been at the races today. And it's really shown. It's really been highlighted in this game. I'll be going live on the review show any minute now. So just jump across there. There's the game. Join me across in the review. We'll have a little chin wag and see what we want to say at that. Anyway, sorry about that. Sorry, not being in the mood for it. But anyway, we lost 4-1. I'll join you across on the review show. Come on, your hands.